Hello my friends, my name is WeeAddy and welcome back to the Pokémon Master Challenge. We're back with Pokémon Crystal, which, if you watched the last stream, might seem a little bit odd, because at the end of the last stream I said we were going to move on to Pokémon Stadium 2. And I was actually planning on setting it up for a stream last night, and then as I was doing so I decided, I think, because of the plan I had in mind for what was going to come up in Stadium 2 first, it made more sense to wait. So the plan is going to be, we're going to play through the rest of Crystal, at least up until we've gotten our HM badges and beaten the Elite Four, and once we've done that, we will start Pokemon Stadium 2 stuff. We will do a specific thing in Stadium 2, and then we'll jump back into Crystal for some more stuff. So, I blue-balled you a little bit if you wanted some Stadium 2. I am still surprised at how late it is in the game that it needs to be for it to make sense, at least for me personally. Like with Pokemon Yellow, we were like in Stadium 1 at like within the second or third episode, and then out of it again, then back into it, then out of it for a little while, then in it, and then in it, and we were all over the show. So it felt a little bit more like there was a lot more planning that needed to go into it, whereas this is just keep on playing Crystal. We'll get there eventually. So, right now I am in Celadon City. Celadon City? No, I'm in the other one, Goldenrod City. I'm in Goldenrod City's Pokemon Center because there's two reasons I'm here. One was because I saved here because I was going to be playing Stadium and I wanted to save in the Pokemon Center so I could use things in the game. But the other reason is because off screen I have done 2 or 3 massages to Eevee using the Haircut Brothers. It's Monday today, so unfortunately I can't do a haircut today. They are just closed. And there's one other thing, which is in the Pokemart on Sundays. Now, unfortunately, I didn't stream on a Sunday to show it off. You can get a TM for Return, which you go all the way up here, up the stairs. 3rd floor, 4th floor, 5th floor, and I don't think she's going to be here. Yeah, there's a lady in this spot here, and you just show her the Pokemon in your party, and she will give you the Return TM. So I've done that on 2 separate Sundays, because it's been a little while since the last stream. So we have 2 Return TMs, and this is good because Return is based on the Pokemon's friendship, and with how long our team members are going to be in our party, our Pokemon are hopefully going to really like us. So I am going to teach Return to maybe 2 different Pokemon. Let's see. Not you yet. Not you. Oh, actually, yeah, you. You. And you. Okay, so let me just review who needs it. So there's 3 Pokemon right now that could actively use it. Let's see, where are you? Okay. So I think we're going to teach it to Donphan and Crobat. Heracross is also on my list to learn it. But I think it'll be fine for now, for another week at least anyway. Let's see, how much is Horn Attack? 65 power, so I think it'll be fine. We still only, like, relatively newly have Heracross, so I don't think it's gonna matter that much with it. But we've had Donphan since the start of the game. Or rather, Phanpy since the start of the game, so I think this is a good choice. And then Crobat's a Friendship Evolution, so we already know that's gonna be good. So Donphan. And get rid of Fleal. And this is now Donphan's final moveset. Already locked in. Again, it would have probably taken a bit longer had I not bred Earthquake down, but again, I wasn't gonna unlearn Earthquake just to keep it pure. I was like, fuck it, I did the work, I'm keeping it. And Crobat is gonna learn it in place of Leech Life, just because Bite still has some utility right now. Fly is good, because that's Fly, and then Confused Ray is useful. Leech Life is not useful by any means. But other Pokemon that are going to learn it are going to be Quilava once we are done with the main game and I can remove Strength because it'll just be a better version of Strength, and Heracross, of course, but Heracross can wait for now. So, with that said, let's progress on. So yeah, we are currently in, I keep on wanting to say Celadon City. It's Goldenrod City. We're currently in Goldenrod. Hello Brisk, welcome. We're currently in Goldenrod, so I suppose while we're here, like, it's not going to work out in my favor, but let's go do the ID checker thing. Oh, hello, you're an extra guard. Take over the radio tower. What? It's none of your business. Ah. Interesting. Here for the lucky number show? Want me to check your IDs? Yes, do it. Nope. Oh well. I only have 3 games of IDs that I can trade with, so as this one and the other 2, so it's not exactly 3 games to trade with, but 3 games in general. Anyway, while I'm here, this is the main thing. I stopped my game here last time, and every time that I went and did the Haircut Brothers, I came back here to save. We're gonna do a very minimal amount of encounters for Yanma, just to see. I'm very tired. I'm sorry to hear that. It's very early for you though. I haven't been getting super great sleep. No, I know what that's like. I had quite the lie-in recently myself. I had the day off today, so it is not as bad for me personally. But yes, we're not going to go crazy on encounters here at the moment. I just want to do a couple, get them in, and then we'll continue on with the story. I have to say, like, off-screen I've done a couple of encounters. Not, like, I didn't want to catch it off-screen, but just while I was, like, doing the haircut stuff, I took a look at the grass. I found Raikou, but I didn't save because I didn't want it registered on my Pokedex until it was on screen, so I had found Raikou before I found Yanma. Which is, it's just so telling. As a reminder, we have only seen Entei in this playthrough so far. Raikou is still unregistered on our decks. Sybil's going downers. It's 2:30. Yeah, that's quite early for you to be tired. Well, I suppose if you haven't been getting good sleep, that explains it. I also think we might be getting our final team member today. If things go well, it'll just depend on how long this episode takes. We will see. Ideally, I'll do it ASAP. We're not going to go long here. I was going to go for about 10 encounters, but considering the time is currently 7:37, we'll go for 3 more minutes just to bring it up to 7:40, and then we'll move on. So we're literally only going to do this for a couple minutes, just because I want to get this fucking Yanma. This Yanma is being a bitch. And there is a trainer I can talk to and create a horde, or a swarm, where they come much more common. We had a trainer, I think, in one of our phone numbers, or maybe we got rid of it, I don't remember, who was telling us about a Dunsparce swarm, but we do things the hard way on this channel. That's just how we roll. Also, I slipped on ice and an L at my elbow. Oh fuck! Hello, 4% Ditto, the other rarest thing on this entire route. I hope you're okay. Would you be careful though? Like, stop hurting yourself. Great advice. Like when people tell me like don't get hit in Smash, it's like, oh yeah, well I'm going to get it. I'm going to get hurt. I'm going to get hit. You're going to slip. So I presume when you say slipped on ice, like it's been like icy or snowy in your area, not like an ice cube just on the floor. You never know, it could be like a kitchen accident. Maybe you were moving some ice cubes from one location to another. I don't know. Be careful. It was, I took Sybil out like a couple nights back, like sometime last week or the week before, and the paths were icier than they look. It was like 3 or 4 degrees, so like I wasn't expecting any kind of slippiness, but I was slipping all over the show. Speaking of Sybil, she's hovering below the desk as per usual. Go lie down. Go. Go to bed. She's just being a pest and in the way. She's gonna climb over the desk at some point, or the table. It's a pretty cold winter this year. It really has. And we had a really, like, awful storm as well. Like, our country doesn't really get, like, natural disasters or anything like that, but we had a pretty bad storm there. It's, like, one of the first times in a long time that we had a red weather warning. Thankfully, everything in my place was fine. Like, no damage to anything. Another 4% ditto. No damage to anything, and also, my power never went out. But, like, friends of mine had their power go out for almost the entire day. There's people down south whose power are still out, or at least the last time I checked, they were still out. It was really bad. It's so unusual for this country. Just the way the world's going these days, the weather's just getting worse and worse and worse. Alright, we'll do 3 more encounters. Snowed in December, which doesn't happen very often in time for Christmas. I mean, I always like when that happens, because for us it's always like, another 4% ditto. For us, it's always a January or February snow, and occasionally the odd March snow. I remember it snowing in March once, and I'm like, I love snow in early spring coming up to my birthday. Brilliant. Right, go lie down. That was 2. This is the 5% Jigglypuff. We've had the 4% Ditto, then the 5% Jigglypuff. Come on. Oops. And we'll say last encounter, even though I'm really far in the grass here, so there might be one more by accident. Drowsy. We are going to keep coming back to this Yanma. We will get... If we don't get it in the playthrough, we eventually have to come back and get it whenever we're doing, like, the cleanup to get all the Pokemon. So regardless, eventually one day we have to come back and do this again. It'll... Go lie down. She's being, like, extra needy right now. She doesn't need anything. She has been out, and she also has food, she has water. She has everything that she could possibly need. Have you always been in the middle of the road like this? Ah, yes. We have. And you still won't do anything? Yep. I keep on expecting you to do something, and I'm like, maybe I need a Marill, but I don't think that's going to do anything either. I also think I only have like 2 boxes left in my PC, so I need to keep that in mind. Pardon me, let's go west or east of Ecruteak. Shit. Also, what items do I have? It's been a little while since the last time I played, so I can't remember where I'm sitting item-wise. I need to store that rare candy. What? Ooh, a Noctowl. Do we have one of those? I think we do. Yeah. That stupid fucking groundhog said 6 more weeks of winter. Fuck that bitch. Oh, okay. That's right. I've heard of that. My brain, I cannot think at all right now. I keep on getting stuck while I'm like mid-conversation. I've heard of that. Folktale? That's not the word I want to use. Anyway, I've remembered something that I forgot. I was like, I knew there was one thing I hadn't opened. It was my Pokedex. Just to keep track of how we're doing. There we are. Superstition. I think that's the word I was looking for. God. Okay. New route time. I think we briefly walked over here just to like get Heracross. But welcome to Route 42. This is Mount Mortar. I don't think I've ever... Waterfall Cave inside. Okay, so we need Waterfall for this. I don't think I've ever... Like, just like the other Dark Cave, I've never gone through Mount Mortar properly that I can think of, or at least not in the original Gen 2. All we're going to do for now is just swim across here. If... Well, maybe I should take a look. It says Waterfall Cave. I assume I need Waterfall. Like, duh, it's a Waterfall Cave, but... Let me have a look. Oh, the waterfall was... that way, okay. What do we got here? Oh, that's why I went to Pokemon Center. I was gonna go and put the rare candy away. Okay, so the waterfall is there, and there's probably something up that direction. We also have new areas we can go with Surf now that I have just not bothered to go to yet, which we should probably backtrack at some point and take a look. Got the very suggestive Geodude here. Also, does Donphan need to be out front? Let me check my levels. Crobat could do with going out, honestly. I need strength. I do have strength. Yeah, I do. And what's out this side? Oh, this is just leading me to the other side of the cave. Because instead of surfing, you can go this way, I think. Oh, Marill! Okay, new Pokemon. Ooh. Crobat. Let's use Bite. Ooh, wow, that was a lot more than I thought. Switch these around. It really feels like, compared to Yellow, we find a lot less new Pokemon. But I think it's because like a lot of new ones are sort of harder to find and come by. And there's a lot of like baby Pokemon as well, which require breeding. We got a new one with Marill. We do need one more for Azumarill. Does Azumarill? I assume it doesn't, but does it appear in the wild anywhere? 184. Evolve Marill. No, so we do have to catch one more Marill. But Marill can be found only on Route 42 and this area, Mount Mortar. Okay, we can find a higher level one while surfing. And that means we could get it evolved a lot easier. This is the other end? Yeah, it is. Okay, so we're gonna come back here. I want to see how much more of this I can explore right now. At least up until the point where I need waterfall. Right, there's a trainer here. There's also the strength to the left. Okay, yep, we're happy with this. I'm not losing this time. Wait, I haven't fought you before. Who are you? Who are you? Pokemaniac Miller with a Nidoking. Oh shit. Well, level 17. Okay, never mind. I thought I was meant to be afraid. Let's see how much return does. Then again, I also don't know what Nidoking's defense is like. Not bad. Remember whenever our Nidoking back in the previous region, the previous adventure, had double kick? Oh, those were the days. Changing it to submission was really quite the smart option in the end. And Nidoking, yeah, that's what I thought. Oh look! At my little dance! This is the problem though with Johto is, as you can see, we are slightly over leveled. Even though like Jasmine was quite a difficult fight just based on levels. Or I don't think she was actually. It was in my other games, but not in this one because I had Donphan and I had Quilava, so it wasn't as bad actually as I think. But compared to some of the other versions like Gold and Silver that I've played off screen, the difficulty of Jasmine compared to like the trainers after this. It's because you can do these 3 gyms in any order, I think, is the problem. And people enjoy that, but also, like, I feel like most people just do them in order anyway. Why is this a big empty room? Nothing hidden outside of this area. Another Marill. Oh, wait till we find it in the water. If we even get to surf. Okay. Thought there'd be more to that. Hello, previous Crobat. And why does the name Mount Mortar make me think of like a volcano? Is that what it's supposed to be? Because it's not giving me that vibe at all. If you ask me, this would be a perfect place to put a Slugma. Hyper Potion. Not quite necessary. I don't know if any of our Pokemon would even have 100 HP. No, not yet. Donphan's on his way, though. There really is like a lot of like optional areas in Johto that I never properly explored. But considering the level difference in the game, I don't think it really mattered. I feel like it would benefit from if these optional areas helped you stay leveled. But if you didn't, then you'd be under-leveled, so the rest of the game should be, you know, higher to compensate. Basically, what I'm trying to say there is it encourages you to go to these other areas so you can find more trainers. Get more XP. I think a lot of them are just as well hard to remember, because like you go by so many of them at the early game, and then they require to come back with Flash or Strength or Waterfall or Surf, and it's like, oh, but I'm already like 4 towns over and I can't remember where. I remember there being somewhere I couldn't go, but I can't remember where that is. Save that little hop for later. I do want to get on my bike, but I think this is just going to take even longer. I mean, it probably won't. The speed will outweigh the encounters. But I'm also like walking because I haven't explored this properly. I want to make sure I'm like being thorough and not missing anything. Well, this looks very dead-endy. Her game back again on the WeeAddy channel. You know, I didn't know this was your favorite game. Damn. Hi, Nate. How's it going? I wish I could say something witty like, oh, we're here every week, but I am not that consistent and I never will be. The days of consistency are long behind me. I'm finding a significant lack of hidden items too. Are you? Who are you? Hey, Hugh! I assume that was meant to be more like, Hua! But it read like Hugh, and my name is not Hugh, it's Adam. And this is Super Nerd Marcus with a Slowpoke. Wasn't the vibe I got from him with the Hua, unless it was meant to be Hugh, and it's like, oh, he mistook me for somebody else, I guess, I don't know. Oh, he did! Okay. I did not think that was going to get explained. Oh, okay. No, I don't know that person. Huh. Random Mount Mortar lore. Oh, nothing there. You know, sometimes I sit and go, I'm getting a lot of random encounters, I should throw in a repel, and then I also go, but any one of these could sparkle, and that's always a great moment on stream. But so far, like, I've got a couple of shinies since starting Gen 2, and they've all been off screen. I have tried to record a bunch of them, and then it never happens. Okay, I think I went that way. Probably this is the same area. Let me just check that rock. Nope, that rock's fine. That's a new item. Escape rope. Well, I think the escape is just below. I think I've explored as much as I can get to right now. I think I need waterfall to progress any further. Considering that that guy's talking about a Seadra that knows waterfall, and I don't know where that is. I think I need to go... Oh, okay. I was higher up than I thought. This is what I meant. As soon as I got on the bike, the encounter started like crazy. That's Weehue. Yeah, I'm okay without that name. It is interesting, like, I'm sure people might know the story of, like, where the name came from, but, like, it's basically just, when I was in primary school, there was two Adams, me and another one, in our class, and people just called him Addy. But, like, when you think about it, like, nicknames usually shorten a name, but Adam's already 2 syllables and 4 letters, and Addy is also 2 syllables and 4 letters. It's not really much of a nickname. I think the name Weehue sounds pretty awful. It's not too far away from Wee-woo, Wee-woo. I can't seem to find a way to get on the water. Maybe if I go in the other entrance. Oh. Alright, let's just go out this way. I also wanted to get this stream started before 6 o'clock because I wanted to do some encounters that only happen at, before, like during daytime. There's a fishing encounter we needed. Also, we're going back because we real quick are going to need cut. Knowingly. So let's deposit Eevee for a sec. And let's take out... Who is it that has it? It's Ampharos, isn't it? Yeah. Super Smash Brothers for Weehue. Oh god, go to bed. Go to bed, Brisk. It's time for you to stop. Although, that sounds like a very funny Photoshop. A Sea King? Can I find Marill on this route? Route 42, walking or grass. No. It's only inside Mount Mortar. Okay. This is why we need it cut, because Suicune is just vibing down here. And that's it. I thought your man showed up to be like, Suicune! It ran away! Once again, Suicune saved the day! I totally believe that Brisk is sleeping right now. Do any of my Pokemon have Headbutt, or I think it's my Psyduck, yeah. Let's see if there's anything in these trees. I don't have the Headbutt guide up anymore. Now that I've got my Heracross, I don't need it. But you never know what kind of weird, funky thing you'll find in a tree. Like, there is some cool encounter tables for the trees. Apparently not these trees, though. These trees are empty. These are the world's emptiest trees. Something. I wonder, like, it probably is the case, but I wonder if I just never interacted with that Suicune, would it never show up later in the game? Are we being serious right now? Finally! Okay, wow. I don't even really want... oh! Hello! I didn't know you were here! We can find Apom? Oh, I don't know what level it is because it's asleep. Well, that's a new encounter. Okay, it's a dead encounter. But now I know this tree has Apom. That's good to know. And I think it's pretty consistent. Whenever a Pokemon pops out asleep, it's usually asleep. So let's get another... That's a Spearow. It's also very asleep. Wow. I'm glad I decided to check the trees for no reason. Although I think this is going to fill our PC box once we do this. There you are. And this time we're just going to toss the ball while it's asleep. Ah. I don't miss Joy-Cons. I think they're too small and the buttons are too small as well. Like, playing Mario Party Jamboree with Joy-Cons compared to a Pro Controller is just a miserable experience. But you have to get the motion minigames, so you miss out on so many minigames if you don't use Joy-Con. But like, I'm amazing at mashing for like any mashing minigames where you just spam the A button or maybe the A and the B button. But on the Joy-Con, I just can't do it because they're just so tiny. Come on, send the ball. Oh, wow. There we go. New Pokemon that I wasn't expecting. Apom. 190. Hell yeah. I was not expecting that. Yeah, I think Bill's gonna call us now and be like, you need to stop! Oh, never mind, he's not calling us. Oh, there's a middle entrance right here. Oh, so maybe this is how we do it. Do it. Oh, yes, this looks promising. I thought this might happen. I knew I should go back to the Pokemon Center and get rid of those apricorns I picked up. I almost exclusively play Docta. Like, even whenever I travel, it's like, you know, I could play on Docta, or I could just wait till I get to the hotel and then plug it in. Right. I did mean to deposit the rare candy last time I was here, but I just forgot. I can keep the nugget, because that can just be sold. Pink apricorn, Green apricorn. Yellow apricorn. I'd fly to Azalea to get one of those made, but like, I'm never gonna use them. Oh, yes. I'm gonna deposit Paris and get our Eevee back, because I don't think we need Cut for a while. I gotta be honest though, like, I kind of wish we had something as good as the Wii remotes for the Switch. Like, I know Joy-Cons are not far off, but like, I miss the quality of the motion controls that the Wii gave. Especially going back to like what I was talking about earlier, like Mario Party Jamboree, a lot of those motion minigames are just not good using the gyro, but I feel like they would have been good on a Wii remote. So in a weird sort of way, I kind of want them to release, and like, you know, they could just release functionality, but I want them to release the option to use a Wii remote on the Switch too, or something to that effect, for anything that requires motion, because quite frankly, I mean, I know it's based on like the sensor bar as well, and that requires more technology and blah blah blah, but like, the gyro in the Switch Joy-Con just isn't doing it for me when I play motion minigames. Like, Nintendo Switch Sports, I fucking hate Nintendo Switch Sports. That's, oh, there's some other reasons behind that too, but it's just the motion in that just doesn't feel good at all. I can't explain it, but I loved it when I played like Wii Sports Resort. Oh, I need to go down the ladder first. Duh. I was like, where's the thing to the right? I'm a stupid kid. Okay, so I need to go to the right. They were a fun novelty. Like, I remember whenever they first came out, and I was just sitting, like, you just sit back and you just have, like, your hands in sort of like a neutral stance, like, by your side, and you're just holding two controllers at once, and both of them do exactly what they're supposed to do. So like playing Mario Odyssey or playing Smash, and I'm like, I'm playing a video game while just being the most relaxed I could ever be without having to like hold a controller in the normal stance. There's a Marrow that should be like level 20, 21, there we go. So that's our Azumarill right there. We're gonna catch this guy. I believe this will fill our PC box, so out of fear of random shiny, I am probably going to back out of this cave and change my boxes ASAP. I wish, like, if Bill could call you to ow, I just punched my desk. If the fact that Bill can call you to tell you about it, I wish he could just say, like, would you like me to change the box to blah blah blah, like box 3 in my case, the next box that's available. He could just do that for you. It's really good in Skyward Sword HD? I don't know. I've never tried it. I do have it, but I've never played it. Oh. This thing's using rollout. Crobat may be in trouble. Wow, you're being stubborn. There we go. Yep, there he is. Then switch it for me. I might enjoy it. Oh, I mean, like, I probably could enjoy it. I have watched, like, the Grumps play it. I've watched the Grumps play, like, every Zelda game. And, like, each one of them, like, I can see their merits. But I've no drive to play it. but I have it, so if I ever wanted to play it, I can. I do want to finish Wind Waker, though, so like that's something I hope that me and Matt can do one day. Right. Do I have any repels? I don't. I mean, what are the chances I find a shiny now while my box is full? Oh, I don't even have an escape rope. I'm just gonna go for it. If it happens, I will never forgive myself, but surely it doesn't. Imagine the very first encounter. But I do have a sense of dread the entire time I'm in here. That's it, I've decided I'm getting out. It's 1 in 8,192, and yet I'm still like, it could happen. It could happen. And if it happens, I might cry myself to sleep every night for the next 2 years. Because here's the thing, if it were to happen, I'm gonna have to reclaim it, and I don't want to do another hunt. No! Not on the last tile! I don't know why I'm so relieved. It's like, it is so unlikely to happen. But I'm just like, the universe will find a way to fuck with me. Get me to the Pokemon Center. Let me change those boxes. I did think about changing it before I left, but I also was like, I only need one more spot to fill it, and I can't be bothered changing boxes around to fill it after. Okay, I'm gonna deposit that Hyper Potion as well, just for additional bag space. You'll have to forgive me. Every time I like go in like a building, I just forget what it was I was gonna do. Oh yeah, I wanted to sell that nugget. Oh, we have a full restore as well. Let me sell that nugget as well before we move back to the cave. I promise I'm trying my best not to just like extend this the length of this as far as possible. Fuck. Ah! Fuck! Menus! How's our items doing? Fine. Fine. Does anyone ever remember that Sea King exists and Goldeen? Because, like, I swear I never remember them as Pokemon until I see them. I'm like, oh yeah, the fish. Like, a lot of Pokemon are just the animal, but, like, Goldeen and Sea King are so forgettable as Pokemon. And it's one of the many aspects I can look at and be like, oh yeah, Gen 1 has better Pokemon? Goldeen, Sea King. They're just such nothing entries. Just generic water fish. But maybe I'm being harsh. Maybe someone out there fucking loves Goldeen. Loves Sea King. That's the thing, is everybody has, like, every Pokemon is somebody's favorite. Annoyingly. Even though some of them are just so weird, but like, that's the reason why Dexit is such a big issue, right? Is you're removing the opportunity to use your favorites in every version of the game. I think a big part of that, whenever you start arguing about Dexit, people start going like, oh, you don't expect to be able to catch every Pokemon in every... No, of course I don't expect to be able to catch them in every game. I like them just to be coded in, so I can use them, so that when I'm done with my main playthrough, I can trade them in. And beat the Elite Four with them, get the new ribbon, you know, do all the shit that is just fun after game stuff. Maybe do competitive battling with them, with the new moves, the new mechanics, the new whatever. Also, it's just a sentimental thing, like... I don't think it's very fun having traded up all your Pokemon to the later games, just having them locked in Pokemon Home. Like, I always would trade them into the latest game. Even if I didn't use them, they were at least there, and I'm like, oh, there's my old friends that I've used for 15 years, you know, that kind of thing. That's why it's so depressing. And then they just sell it back to us as DLC content. Carpos, that's for speed, I think. And before anyone says, it's like... when I say, let's increase EV speed. When I say as DLC content, basically what I mean is like... you buy the DLC packs... and like, you don't have to buy the DLC packs for the new Pokemon. They're all coded into the game for free. But the problem is the DLC pack is sold as... look at all these returning Pokemon. Like, that's how they market it. So what they're marketing you is 95% old Pokemon, and then 5% new Pokemon. That's probably a very generous amount of numbers. I'm pretty sure some of the DLCs have only been like 2 Pokemon. Oh, I can't go that way. Okay, that's as far as I can go in here. I know I need Waterfall to be able to go any further. This is the wrong island. I don't remember any Pokemon except for Pikachu, Charizard, Lucario, Gardevoir, Mudkip, Delphox, Ditto, Mewtwo, and Muck, Mr. Mime, and Oshawott, and Snorlax, and Wobbuffet. That's a significant. That's a decent amount. Some of it is odd. Mr. Mime is odd. What the fuck can't I remember the fucking cat? Which cat? Incineroar? You're gonna have to specify. There's a lot of cats. Meowth. Need some clues so I know what you're talking about. Okay, let's finally progress. Let me demonstrate the power of the Pokemon I caught. Meowth, that's right. Ah, there you go. I get it. We got a Quillfish. I don't think we've seen one of these before. Sybil's just standing in her bed ominously. You did not plan that joke? It seems like you planned that joke. Hello, Mother. What have you done? That was completely unintentional. I want to become the trainer champ using the Pokemon I caught. That's the best part of fishing. Hey, you're trying to be the ultimate trainer too. My phone list is full. So this guy can give us a water stone if we put his number in our phone, but I don't think that's necessary. I've come to realize, I say come to realize, I'm pretty sure I saw it in a video, but like, yeah, nothing, no water on that side. The, oh yeah, we're in Route 42. And then that's about it. I'm sure you know more than that. Right, Route 42. Is there anything new on Route 42? Pokemon Crystal during the nighttime. We lose out on a couple of encounters, but they're all Gen 1 Pokemon, but during the night, nothing new. Sir, you're so tired. Anything fun in this? There's nothing new we can find here, but I'm always curious to see what we find. Also, we could run into Raikou or Entei. Alright. Hey, this is my secret place. Get lost, you outsider. There's so many people here. I also came out of your secret place. like not too long ago, Shane. Shane with a neat arena. This is very Shane Dawson coded. Yes, hello. You want out? Yeah? Alright. You're not giving me any feedback, so I don't know. Oh, I should change. Okay, so Crowbat's level 27. Let's switch into Heracross. Come on. Okay, we're gonna take a quick pause because Sybil really wants something. Excuse me. I did not mean to do that right into the mic. Okay, be right back. Alright, let's go. Oh, I hit the mic again. She is outside. It's good to be outside. I feel so free. Sybil, is that you? This old man is my old dog. My old woman. Like her Benjamin. With a Diglett. Against Heracross. It's only level 14. Jesus Christ. At least pretend to try. Doug Trio. And then 9 Trio. No, Doug Trio. Odd Quinn. I don't know the word for 9. Doug 9 EO. I don't know, man. I'm tired also and not creative enough to come up with a good joke. Muted. Oh, for I can't use Heracross on the. Oh, let's use Eevee in its 4 times super effective hidden power. Oh, here comes Sybil. There she is. Welcome back. Hello. Losing feels insignificant if you look up at the big sky. Right. Be right back. Oh. Close the door. Here I come. Blanket. Or my chilly legs. What was I gonna say? I had something in my mind, but I have completely forgotten. What items do my guys have on? Oops. Soft sand, okay, that makes sense. Charcoal and a miracle seed. Okay, so that makes sense. They all sort of line up to what I expect. Okay. Welcome at last. This is the wrong town. I've put the wrong town in the video description. And yep, I've put it in the wrong I put the wrong town name in the I was so convinced this was Blackthorn. That's the next area. Shit. Welcome to Blackthorn. No, welcome to Mahogany. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, that's so embarrassing. I don't know Johto like I know Kanto, and I don't know Johto like I know Hoenn, which is way better. Doo-doo-doo. I mean, what's Hoenn? I've never heard of Hoenn. Okay. So, let's see what we should do right here. Let's just... Okay, well, you know what? Let's just do it like we've just got here for the first time. I'm like, wow! Buildings, what's in here? Okay.
Hehe, the experiment worked like a charm. Magikarp are just worthless, but Gyarados are big money makers.
Welcome, how may I help you? Oh wow, you can actually buy Slowpoke Teal. Sell high. Can you actually... Could I sell this? Hang on, I want to see, is there any other way to get Slowpoke Teal? Slowpoke Teal Gen 2. Fuck off. Okay, in the core series games, it serves no purpose other than to be sold. This is interesting. It looks like... Looks like this is the only way to get a Slowpoke Tail. But all it's for is to sell it. Or maybe you can get them from battling Slowpoke. Hang on. Hang on. How to get Slowpoke Tail Gen 2. I don't know. I kind of feel like getting one just for the novelty, but it's a lot of money. Load, you bastard. Eh. It seems to be the only place you can get it. And it doesn't do anything, but I'm gonna buy one. I am responsible for. I am helping to contribute to the things that Team Rocket do, because I'm a bad trainer. But once this part of the story's over, I don't think I can get one again, so I'm just getting it for having one. Right, well anyway. Let's carry on. I'm so sorry about that small intervene. I really was expecting to find more information on that than I did. I heard that a Red Gyarados appeared at the lake. That's odd, since even ordinary Gyarados are rare in that lake. My favorite radio program? I'd say Pokemon Music. I wonder, is the radio currently... Okay, no, it's correct. But it's playing the lower interaction one. Hiya kid, I see you're new in Mahogany Town. Since you knew, you should try a yummy Rage candy bar. I know it can be yours for just 300. Sure, this is also a sort of hard to get item, I guess. I'm just gonna put this away too. I think it's just a full heal, but with a different name. Oh, it's just a potion? Lame. Okay, let's go north. Oh yeah, we have to go over here and be like, oh, we can't get in. Since you came this far, take the time to do some sightseeing. You should head north and check out Lake of Rage right now. Right now! Oh yeah, I think I need, I'm gonna need a cut again. Ugh. Which means we gotta get Paris out of the, I'm gonna have to do some box rejigging anyway. But let's see who. I really want to put Eevee away because Eevee's gonna be next up on the list. Let's see, Heracross. We do need Psyduck because we need to surf. Donphan, because we can fly back with Crobat. Okay, let's change this over here. This is the wrong one. This is also wrong. Where am I? Help me, please. Mahogany, and then we go north. Route 43. Route 43 doesn't have new encounters for me at nighttime. It had a new encounter for us in the daytime, but it's not the daytime because I don't play at the right time of day. Although I have to say, like, playing right now, like, it's 8:30, and, like, I keep on thinking it's much, much later. Just because I'm so used to playing late at night, and because it's dark out already. So it's really confusing me. I'm sitting here thinking, like, it's like 2 or 3 a.m., and it's not even close. Right. Oh, I should talk to the old man. I haven't talked to him. Are you up to see Gyarados repeat? Okay. Useful insight. Oops. Okay. Heracross is going to go up first. We got a man here. I can do so much with my Pokemon. It's super fun. Is there anything I need on Route 43? Kicker Tiffany offers free Pokédolls. Well, I don't want free Pokédolls. I remember Sandshrew has good defense. Oh, Sand Slash. Heracross really is struggling to be its own creature right now, or its own, not creature, it's so demeaning, but what's the word I'm thinking of? Like its own, it's just struggling to be its own team member, I guess. Like, it's got to rely on a lot of other Pokemon to sort of help it out, because right now all it has is normal type moves. And not very good ones. And we're poisoned. I'm gonna learn counter. Maybe for now, just as like another option. We don't need tackle. It's a fighting type move, but it doesn't do any fighting type damage, which is annoying. It just doubles the damage that we take and sends it back. But I'll probably not keep it. Okay, we're gonna save here, just because we're not gonna get punished for this, but I'm just gonna show it off. We got a lovely little building here. If you want to avoid the encounters on the left, you gotta go through this building. But this building?
Hold it there, kiddo. The toll is $1,000 to go through. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you get mugged. And it's every time you go through these doors. I heard you just got robbed! Route 36, well, I'm not going to save, so you're not going to have that whenever I reset and go to a different timeline. But yeah, you can just sit here and get mugged over and over again, so we're just going to reset the game. What a fucked up thing to put in. And you can't even do anything to get it back. You can't fight them and take it back or anything like that. That's crazy. Alright, do I have EV up front? Yeah, okay. Let's go! Alright, one block, one encounter slot. Ugh. One tile and I fight an encounter is what I meant to say. And this is why we need Psyduck still, is a little surf area to our left here. You're gonna like a Ridge too? Let's play for a little while. I am! I heard there's a lovely Red Gyarados, and that's so unusual. You're the one I heard about, Picnicker Tiffany. You give Pokédolls, but I don't need that. Quick attack, I suppose. Well, if you insist. It is really fascinating, like, you think a lot of things started with Gen 3, but, like, there's a lot more that started here in Gen 2. Like, a lot of the stuff that sort of led the benchmark for, competitive is kind of here. With things like Counter and Protect and Encore and stuff like that. Even though that, like, the IVs and DVs thing, like, hadn't changed yet. Like, the ideas are all still there. And I mentioned it in the last episode because there was a character in one of the towns that brought it up. But like Met locations and stuff, in Pokemon Stadium 2, which I'll probably show off whenever I start streaming that, you can see the Met locations just in the game. And it's like, I didn't realize that the game had the data for this. Like, I know that there's that one person, but like, it's just kind of crazy to me that like, as far back as Gen 2, I thought it was Gen 3 that started it. Just because there was no way you could see it on the summary screen yourself. It's sort of crazy how it all worked out. I don't think this is going to do more. No, it's not doing more. Pokemon that have been traded, so I was looking at some of the Pokemon, and one of them was the Shiny Drowsy I traded over. It doesn't have a met location, it doesn't even say traded. But obviously the IDs would be different. We never did check out what our mother got us with our money. And since I've been putting things in since then, I'm probably not going to be able to figure it out pretty easily. Don't want to go in that building. That building is mean. Did you get this? Some Martin guy made fun of my Pokemon. My Pokemon's great. It sounds like my actual brother. Another Nidoking? Jesus Christ. Oh, it has double kick. Not good for Eevee. Right, let's see. I didn't bring any of my effective Pokemon for this matchup. Let's go Quilava. Oh, that's right. I taught it Hidden Power, and its Hidden Power is water. Just by a sheer stroke of luck. Like, this wasn't... Like, a lot of... I mentioned it before, but a lot of the Hidden Powers I had planned out were planned out. So this was just a stroke of luck. Now, I don't know if it's a good Hidden Power, because, like, Hidden Power can be 47 or 67 damage. I don't know why or how. Or if it's only to certain types or what the deal is, but I don't care. As long as we get a super effective move, it's at least 94 in damage. Hello, sneaky. I'm in a slump. Maybe it's the gear I'm using. Let's battle for a change of pace.
Time for a change of pace! Take this!
Marvin? Marvin the Magikarp? Eevee, it's just like the old days when we had to test your hidden power. Let's go kill a Magikarp for no reason. Although back then you still struggled to kill a Magikarp because your special isn't good. But you did it! Good job. You've got a Gyarados.
Thrashing.
A level 10 Gyarados, I just realized as well. That doesn't seem right. Oh, hello. Oh, Fritz, wow. I remember your name. I'll be lurking while working, but have a good stream, dude. Thank you. I do remember your name. I didn't think it was VidMe that you found me, but I do remember the name. Wow, VidMe. That was a while ago. Remember VidMe? But good to see you. I'm glad you're still around. And yeah, I'm still kicking. I still stream. I still make videos. Just at a much slower pace. I just do it when I feel like it, basically. I have no set schedule or consistency. And I think that's way healthier. But I am trying to upload at least once a week this year on YouTube. So if you're not on my channel on YouTube, go hit subscribe. But because I have to be unbiased between YouTube and Twitch, follow the Twitch as well. I have to say that legally. Well, probably not legally, but I have to say that for TOS reasons. But I'm making daily or weekly YouTube stuff. Also not on a set schedule. It's just when I feel like it. Okay, I think this is the stretch of water that we saw next to the girl. Yeah, and there's a thing on the left here. This is one of the places we need cut. There is more, but let's see what we have here. Probably just another apricorn of some kind. I think that's for confusion. There's a lot more, like, secret areas to here. I mean, it's not very secret, it's just don't go straight to the lake and bring Cut. But I never remember like doing this again when I was younger. Because you get here and you go straight for the Gyarados. Maybe I should heal my Eevee. Although Eevee isn't my front runner now because Quilava is next up. Just using my potions to save us like traveling back to the Pokemon Center. Oh, so now we're officially on Lake of Ridge. So let me change this to Lake of Ridge. And gold, silver, crystal. Okay, there's nothing we need to worry about here. Full restore. They really give us a lot of like early game full restores that we don't need. But I remember finding this building for the first time and being like, whoa, what the hell is this doing here? I always forget what's in it up until I get in it and then I see what's in it. But there's just a bunch of random goodies here. All because you brought Cut. What is this? Peter, what is this? You have strayed far. Here, I have meditated. Inside me, a new power has awakened. Let me share my power with your Pokemon. Take this, child. Oh, it's hidden power. Well, now, if we want to, we can see what hidden power type our Heracross. Now, I don't plan on using it on Heracross, but it's an option. I'm always just curious to see what type it is. And our final item here is a TM43. This is interesting. What is this? TM43 is Detect. Something very interesting is Pokemon from Red, Blue, and Yellow come with held items, and it's something to do with like ID numbers and stuff. I don't know how to describe it, but the TLDR is every Pokemon has an item that they hold whenever they're traded from Gen 1. For some reason, my Nidoking, whenever I was playing Pokemon Stadium 2, like my Yellow is still plugged in from the last playthrough, and my Nidoking has this TM attached to it for some reason. And I guess it's because that's what's, part of the ID, but like that's such a weird thing to be given. Like a lot of Pokemon just get like berries or bitter berries or whatever. Some Pokemon get specific items chosen for them. Like Pikachu from Yellow has the light ball, which is great. You don't have to try and find one. But why does Nidoking come with TM43? So strange. What's that? And you find TM43 just above Route 43? Wow! Okay, well, I think other than that one trainer we have left, we are pretty much good to go here. I love Pokemon. That's why I started, and why I'll keep on collecting Pokemon. They got us figured out to a science back then. Maniac band with a Slowbro, and I chose a bad Pokemon for this matchup. He looks at the shelter. I've always found it interesting they never actually did anything with that shelter, like, on the tail, like, as its own thing. Like, that could have even just been a branch evolution or something. This is not gonna go well, and it's one of those situations where... Oh wait, no, I thought... I was gonna say, like, I've left myself with only my weak to water Pokemon, but I put my Donphan in the PC. Try again. Have I not got time codes? Oh, it's not gonna go well. Hair across? Timestamps, yes. I don't know why timestamps are not default. I'm also pretty sure I put them on last time I played. Let's see. Are you gonna use... No, that's not counterable. Should have known you're a bloody Slowbro. Although you're a Slowbro, you should be using Psychic. Which means this was actually a bad swap. But it has not backfired in any way, so it's okay. How could you do this to me? Those eyes. Okay, let's... Quilava is dying. We'll drop a quick save here, because I think that's pretty much all the trainers dealt with, but I don't know what comes exactly next. So just in case. Fishing Guru's house is actually a crater made by rampaging Gyarados. The crater filled up with rainwater, and the lake was formed. That's the story passed on from my grandpa's great-great-grandpa. It used to be that you could catch lively Magikarp there, but I don't understand what's happening. Did my eyes deceive me? I saw a red Gyarados in the lake, but I thought Gyarados were usually blue. Gyarados are angry. It's a bad omen. And all this talk about a red Gyarados, it's all crazy. I heard this lake was made by rampaging Gyarados. I wonder if there is any connection to their mass outbreak now. And a max potion. Still here a bit busy, that's fine. You can be busy, you can also not be here, it's entirely up to you. You don't have to be here if you don't want to, especially if you're busy, and also if you just don't want to. There's always the VOD if you want to see it eventually, and if you don't want to see it, that's also fine. You do whatever you gotta do. I don't know about no red Gyarados. Oh, wait a minute. I do wonder, because like obviously the sprite here is like my Lapras is red, even though Lapras is not red. But do you think this is why it's red? I don't think so, because the Lapras you can find on Fridays is blue. Like they colored the sprite blue, so like they could have colored this blue if they really wanted to. I think it was just a case of showing off like the shininess for the first time. To show like, look at what our hardware can do now, or whatever. But still, let's encounter everyone's first, most likely first, shiny. Now let's see. We started out with Quilava here, which is probably not the greatest idea. It's not even using water and it's fucking me up. Alright, Quilava's done. I think Crobat will be good. Just have to be careful because I think a Thrash will confuse it. Yep. Okay, I think I could use a bite and be safe. Wow. Not even pretending. got it in the red. So it's going to get in the red Pokeball, right? No. Crashing again, so it could be at risk of confusion soon. Oh. It is hitting hard, to be fair. Unfortunately, I don't have anything that can put it to sleep or paralyze it on this team. There's always the possibility I could trade up this Paris one day and have it learn Spore or something, but sounds like effort. Oh, I thought it'd be fine. This Psyduck's gonna get crazy XP. No, it's not. Not in this timeline. Alright, one soft reset down. Hopefully we get it on the next one. Oh my god! Everyone's favorite funny moment. Okay, let's just toss a Pokeball to start off with. Why not? Just catch it at full health. Easy. Two shakes. Did anyone else think for a second there that it was going to? Because I kind of did. Dragon Rage. Strength. Just get some damage in there. Oh wow, the game lagged for a bit. Oh my god. Paris, fuck it. You are a stubborn bitch. Stay in ball. What is Gyarados' catch rate? Let's have a look. Gyarados' catch rate is 45. Okay, so it's the same catch rate as the Mew I caught. But it really shouldn't be that difficult. You can't hit yourself anymore. Kill the Psyduck. Alrighty. Alright, let's maybe lead with the Crobat just to save us some time. I wonder if Fly would be any better. I'd help it avoid using Thrash on itself. It looks slightly better. I know it confuses itself anyway, but maybe if we do this and prevent it from hitting itself, or prevent it from using Thrash over and over, we can survive a bit longer and also let it will itself down. And then it might use a different move now that it's not stuck in Thrash anymore. Go for a quick bite. Hopefully that also... Nope, didn't. Didn't flinch, but we're in the red. And we'll send out Heracross. Oops. Oh. One more, you little tease. Hey, it was one more. There we go. Now we have a Gyarados, which is the wrong color on this screen for some reason. I swear whenever I was a kid, I remember catching this Red Gyarados and it showing up red in the Pokedex, which I thought was super cool. Like if I hadn't encountered a Gyarados in the past, it would have a red Pokedex entry, but I must have misremembered that. But I'm glad that modern games do it like that, like you can change the Pokedex entry to being shiny or not. But there's our Gyarados. And we got a red Scale. And now Bill's gonna tell us that the PC's full, for God's sake! Bye, Bill. Bill's my good best friend. Alright. Alright, that's that. But I believe we can fish up Gyarados as well. I think we can actually surf for Gyarados there as well. Hello, sir. This lake is full of Gyarados, but nothing else. So the Magikarp are being forced to evolve. Did you come here because of the rumors? You're Adam. I'm Lance, a trainer like you. I heard some rumors, so I came to investigate. I saw the way you battled earlier, Adam. I can tell that you're a trainer with considerable skill. If you don't mind, could you help me investigate? Excellent. It seems that the lake's Magikarp are being forced to evolve. A mysterious radio broadcast coming from Mahogany is the cause. I'll be waiting for you, Adam. Whee! Lance away! In case you're wondering, maybe I'm misremembering, but I'm pretty sure that the voice actor for Joey from Yu-Gi-Oh! Is the voice actor for Lance in the anime, so that's why I went for the slightly Joey-ish kind of voice. I'm not great at voices anymore, but that's why we went with that. And we can now put away the Paris and get our Donphan back. Alright, Paris, I think you are... Oh, I need to change boxes first. This is handy because now I can put Psyduck and Paris in the same box again. Because they are a handy duo. Paris in the box. But we'll keep a hold of Psyduck for a little bit longer because we always need to surf. And we'll get our Donphan back. Okay, so let's put these guys back in the correct order. Oops. There we go. Right, but who's going out first? They're all level 27, so Quilava's going to go out first. Oh, we should check the PC and see what Mother got us. Excuse me, sir. And also deposit all the extra shit we got that we don't need. Full restore. Rare candy. Elixir, max potion. And that's it. Alright, none of that was what I meant to do. Okay. Let's see. I don't remember what I started putting in today. We've got 2 sunstones, that's intentional. Quick Claw, yes, Super Pale, Rare Candy, Escape Rope, Pink Yellow, Full Restore, Slowpoke Seal, PP up. I don't know, unless it was an additional item to one thing I already had. Everstone, Elixir, Dire Hit, Hyper Potion, X Attack, Hardstone. I don't know what she's giving me. Oh well. Moving on. Gym is still inaccessible because we gotta go and do rocket stuff. Dragonite Hyper Beam! What took you, Adam? Just as I thought, this strange radio signal is coming from here. I just love him shoving people aside. The stairs are right here. Adam, we should split up to check this place. I'll go first.
You found the secret stairway.
I can't remember what voice I gave you like an hour ago.
Like a dragon Pokemon are tough.
Welcome to a rocket headquarters of some kind. I don't know if there's a name for it. Mahogany rocket headquarters, I guess. Drop a quick save since we're here. And this place always intrigued me. Hey, intruder alert! Because like every one of these statues causes a trainer to run after you. And like later in the room you'll see there's slots that have random encounters, and it's very strange to have encounters in a dungeon like this. Like it's not designed like most other Team Rocket bases, and it's kind of weird. Ugh. I don't have any awakenings. You're gonna put me to sleep and just pound me? Please. Disable? What are you disabling? Ember. How much did that sell for? 155? My god. I was looking at an eBay auction for Paper Mario for the N64. And it sold for 155 quid. Like, I don't want to pay ridiculous money for, like, retro games. Like, I'd like something to be, you know, kind of reasonable, because I'm going to play them and I'm not reselling, I'm just playing. But, like, my god. I understand some games are rare, but my god. And, like, sometimes the PAL versions can be rarer just because they were released so much later and closer to the end of the life cycle of the console. It's like, come on, man. I just want Mario Party 3 at a decent price. I just want Paper Mario that isn't 155 quid. I got very lucky with some of my games, like Conquer's Bad Fur Day was easily selling for like 60 quid or something, and I managed to get it for like 30. Even Pokemon Stadium 2 right now that I have in my N64, like I managed to get that at a reasonable price, like around the 30 ballpark. Like that's sort of where my ballpark is like, you know, for a decent, like, for a slightly harder to get game, maybe around 30. Because these games are old. you know, and they're all well used half the time. So it's like, I don't want to pay ridiculous money for them, especially whenever, like, I'm not getting them just for, like, selling a full collection or selling a complete inbox or whatever. I collect them myself and they go in my cupboard and I play them when I feel like playing them, and I will have them until the day I die. That's sort of the goal. Like, I like video games. I like having video games. I like having physical copies of all the video games I enjoy using. And especially, like, the ones I'm a big fan of. So it's like, I want one of every Pokemon game, one of every Sonic game, you know, that kind of thing. But it's difficult to collect with the current resale market of retro games. If you're just spamming through the text like most kids would have, you would never have seen that. Yes, these areas here to the left, those darker patches of ground, like, they just trigger Pokemon encounters, like wild encounters, and it's so strange. It's so weird for a dungeon like this. For an indoor area. But yeah, it's kind of smart in a way, like, this area does kind of guide you away from statues so that you find the switch. I suppose whenever you really think about it, you could just have infinite rematches against grunts for XP, I guess, here. Maybe. Maybe not. But I don't think that's probably worth the time, especially because the levels are so much lower. Definitely not worth the effort. Just need to see this little man here.
This was once a ninja hideout. There are traps to confound intruders like you.
Confound. Scientist Jed? Oh dear. That's a name. Magnemite. I should have stuck with my Quilava. But Donphan works too, with its ground type. You know, not that I want to date the episode in any way, but just happened to look at my YouTube subscribers. Well, I'm looking at YouTube Studio on my phone, and I couldn't help but notice that my subscribers have gone up by 2, which have put me on 969. Nice. Nice. Very good. And if you're watching, you can help add to that number. The goal is 1,000 YouTube subscribers by the end of the year, which wasn't going to be a hard feat. In the sense of, like, we were at like 950 or so whenever I made the attempt, or maybe we were at 960. Regardless, trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and I'm only uploading once per week. Just not going to go hard on it. Just upload once a week if I can, and if I can't, oh well. But yeah, subscribe and help me along the journey. And again, because I have to, for the sake of Twitch, follow on Twitch. I have to keep it fair and balanced. You have to also follow me on Twitch. I'm following your TOS Twitch. I'm telling people to do both. But for all my non-stream content, you can find me on YouTube. That's fair. But yeah, I want to show off the these, because, like, oh, hello. I forgot you were here. Yeah, we'll keep Crow at it.
Feeling lucky, punk? Go ahead, take another step. We've got traps set in the floor.
I also realized I didn't really sell my pitch that well. Why should you follow and or subscribe to my channels? Well, I'll tell you. More of this! More of Pokemon Crystal, but also we've done this before. We did an entire playthrough of Yellow, if you haven't seen that. I mean, presumably if you're watching this as a VOD in the future, you've seen the Yellow playthrough. But also, besides this, we do all different types of games. And I've got probably well over 1,000 videos that you can look back on, so plenty of content there. Just have a look, see what interests you. I guarantee there's things I play that you will not care about, and there's things I'll play that you might be interested in, so have a look. And I think some of them are good. But then again, I made them, so of course I'd think that. Do you imagine, like, I suppose everyone, I was gonna say, can you imagine, like, making videos for, in my case, is it gonna be 18 years this year? Oh my god, it is. Yeah, because I started when I was 12. Oh my god. It's gonna be 18 years this year. But, like, can you imagine making videos for that long and then thinking to yourself, like, the entire time, oh, I actually don't make very good videos. And that's the thing, is most people don't think they make good, you know, good stuff. And, like, I'm no different. I definitely sit and think to myself, I don't make good stuff, but, you know. It's a Geodude. Oh, you can't escape these fights. Oh, interesting. Okay. Huh. That's why I remember this sucking. It's like, oh wow, wild encounters. Like, it would probably be really cool to shiny hunt in here, but not being able to run is quite annoying. Bite. Oh, that's good. Yeah, every one of those gray panels is a wild encounter. And like, I did it before where I was going to go through each one of them and get to the very end, and then I realized, oh wait, this sucks, and then I'm right in the middle of it and I have to backtrack through it, and it's just not fun. It's a fun idea though. Forcing you to go through on like wild encounters you can't run from. This panel will take you back to the start, so we're not going to do that. Hi Lance, I'm just scratching my head. I forgot his voice. Hey.
Yeah, Brooklyn Rage, are you alright? Your Pokemon are hot and tired. Here, give them some of my medicine. Let's give it our best for Pokemon.
I am a voice acting genius. As we all know.
You rotten little pest!
Venonat. Venonate. I know that's kind of an interesting Pokemon, like being a bug poison type that knows confusion and stuff. And again, so is... Well, what type is Butterfree? Did anyone else always have difficulty remembering what type Butterfree was? Because it could learn confusion, it's like, oh, is it actually Psychic type? Or... I'm pretty sure it's Bug Flying. 21 to level 28. Ugh. I'm getting like out of the center of the camera. I'm gonna leave Donphan for now. If you know the area, you know why. The door won't open? Well, duh, it has to have a password that only Team Rocket knows. I didn't know there was a door. Oh, there is a door. It's to the generator, duh. I'm a fucking idiot. Because I didn't interact with it, I just never interact with that door when I come in. Let's see, are you going to hit me with a physical type move? No, you're going to hit me with nothing. I want to see how much damage I can return. But if he would like to hit me... Alright. Although I'm pretty sure Golbat probably only has like Bite or something if I had to guess. Oh, wow. Horn attack. That was a short confusion. Thank you for being on my side for once. Leech Life. I mean, Bug is physical. Yeah, that would have been countered, although the damage that would have done would have been so minimal, it wouldn't have mattered. That there Golbat could have used a wing attack or something.
I lost? I'm just a grunt. I don't know the password. Too bad for you.
It takes 2 passwords to get into the boss's quarters. Those passwords are known only to a few rockets. That rocket there very graciously told me so. Adam, let's go get the passwords.
I'm getting more bastardized as I go on.
The guy in the cape is incredibly tough. But like, I thought no capes.
I used to work for Sylph, but now I run research for Team Rocket. A meddlesome child like you needs to be punished. Here I am, Scientist Ross. With a coughing.
Surely you'll use a poison type move of some kind. Yes. For some reason, poison is physical. Wow. My horn attack was still better. Okay.
A mere technical error cost me.
While using the same Pokemon twice.
A radio signal that drives Pokemon mad. My experiment is a complete success. My promotion is assured. This loss means absolutely nothing.
He's fucking crazy. He's batshit.
Do I know the password? Maybe. But no weakling's going to get it.
Ekans. You know, did anyone else play the recent Pokemon Go event where it was like Year of the Snake and like Ekans had a boosted shiny encounter? Or a boosted shiny rate? I found 2 non-Ekans shinies through the entire event. It was a Darumaka and a Zubat. But not Ekans, which was boosted. Not Onyx, which I think also naturally has a boost. I feel like the boost has been removed from Onyx though, but I swear to God, Pokemon Go events are sucking ass like crazy. Not that I particularly want a shiny Ekans. I already have like 1 Ekans and 1 Arbok in that game, but like, it's just weird to me how like, just publish the odds at least. When you say boosted odds, you could literally be talking about like, instead of being 450, it's 449. Because then you're not lying. I hate it. The password to the boss's room is Slowpoke Tail, but it's useless unless you have 2 passwords. Oh no no, you can't do it. Pokemon Go in general has just been so ass over the last like, maybe over the last entire year. I don't remember really enjoying it for quite some time, which is really depressing. Because it is good, and I really enjoyed playing it, like, or you know, making a day of it where I would go up to my friend's place and we'd walk around Belfast and do shit there for the whole day. It's just not the same.
You're challenging me to a battle? You're nuts, but you have guts. I like that. If you can beat me, I'll tell you a password to the boss's room. We got Goofy over here.
With Eradicate? Oh boy. Sure hope my Eradicate knows how to eradicate you. Eradicate, use Hyper Fang. Oh no, my boy! My Eradicate boy! This is where I would insert the Goofy scream if I could do that, but I'm not going to do that because it's also 9:30 p.m. The password of the boss's room. Oh, I think it is Eradicate Tail. Alright, bye. We got an X special. Not very useful. And a protein. Useful. That is good. Let's see. Who would do well with that? Maybe Heracross, honestly. Heracross is a physical attacker. Has a physical attack of 85. Maybe Throwback could use it, because, like, they're also using physical attacks, but they're not doing as much damage as they could be. And it's a 3rd stage evolution, so, like, let's bring it up a little bit. It doesn't bring it up by much, but let's just bring it up a little bit. Okay, it's time to swap into Eevee.
I don't care that Pokemon are hurt by our experiment. I'm mean and nasty and nobody likes me. And my name is Mitch.
Oh, a Ditto. Interesting. Oh, critical hit. Purple Eevee, kind of cool though. I wonder if this is also still going to be grass type. I have no way to know. Presumably so. It copies everything, right?
Thinking is my strong suit, not battling.
If we turn up the power of our radio signal for broadcast nationwide, the very thought excites me. He's an evil little bitch. Get up there, please. I'm gonna drop a save. I feel like something's coming, but I don't know exactly what. I have a suspicion on what it is. Maybe I'm wrong. I think actually... So I'm expecting my rival to show up, but I think my rival shows up just to say he doesn't care and then he leaves. I just completely avoided you because you're just looking at the wall.
Oh, a kid, I don't really like this, but eliminate you I must.
I do wish Team Rocket had more variety in Pokemon, because it does just make these areas absolutely slog. Because it's all the same Pokemon, the same like 4 to 5 Pokemon. And then you get to the admin and it's like, oh, wow, 2 new ones? Wowee. Maybe, if you're lucky. I knew I'd lose. And yet you're guarding this precious staircase. That doesn't seem quite clever. TM46. I think that's Thief. Yep. Not something we're using right now, but might come in handy later down the line. Okay, let's drop a save. I'm pretty sure it's happening any second here. But I'm pretty confident he doesn't fight us. Didn't I tell you that I was going to destroy Team Rocket? Tell me, who was the guy in the cape who used dragon Pokemon? My Pokemon were no match at all. I don't care that I lost, I can beat him by getting stronger Pokemon. It's what he said that bothers me. He told me that I don't love and trust my Pokemon enough. I'm furious that I lost to a bleeding heart like him. I don't have the time for the likes of you. Like, he lost and he comes all the way up here just to find me and push me around. Like, what the fuck? Guy's got problems. Oh, I tried to stop myself, but I just walked in. Yeah, fuck it. What? Who are you? This is the office of our leader, Giovanni. Since disbanding Team Rocket 3 years ago, he has been in training. But we're certain he will be back someday to assume command again. That's why we're standing guard. I won't let anyone disturb this place. I was like, I need a voice default to Barry Steels. I was pretty sure it was the admin. I was thinking about putting this sprite in the thumbnail for the YouTube stream, but I just didn't want to. I just thought it would add unnecessary shit to the thumbnail, and it's fine the way it is. Like, I didn't want to make it just about the Red Gyarados, but I also didn't know what else to make it. But I did know this is what the plan was for the day, of do the Red Gyarados and then do Team Rocket and probably do the gym. Like, we are at 2 hours, so I'm usually at my stop point around 2 hours, but I will go for the gym as well. That's usually what I do, is try to get each gym out in its own episode. Or in the case of last stream, I got the 2 gyms in one since I took up so much time on the prior episode. Eevee's in trouble here, so let's send out Donphan. And I thought we were going to get our new team member today, but maybe it looks like next episode? I guess it'll depend. Oh, level 28. That was good timing for you. And now Donphan's just the right Pokemon to be out next for the next level up. And he's done. But we'll probably keep Donphan out for what comes next. I couldn't do a thing, Giovanni, please forgive me. No, I can't let this affect me. I have to inform the others. That's a table. They probably could have given him a different overworld sprite to show that he's actually someone different.
Murkrow, the password is Hail Giovanni.
Our first interaction with a Murkrow, I think, and doesn't go on our Pokedex. I've always found that weird. Like, a lot of times Pokemon will do that where you can interact with a Pokemon, but it doesn't go in the Dex, and I feel like that's supposed to be the case. Like, when you first encounter the thing, you put it in your Dex, but only wild encounters. And I mean, like, sometimes they do a thing where they flash it on screen, but like, I literally see the Pokemon in front of me. Let me have the Dex entry. Hold it right there. We can't have a brat like you on the loose. It's harmful to Team Rocket's pride, you see. However strong you may be, you can't take both of us at the same time. Sorry, baby. Now get ready to be thrashed. Hey, don't be so selfish. Spread the fun around. What? You had an accomplice? Where's your sense of honor? As the interim boss in place of Giovanni, I'll show you how wrong it is to meddle with Team Rocket. I could have taken them both. Those 3 women that sat around the daycare were scarier than you, Rocket Executive. because all of you use poison type and it just becomes so pitifully easy. This is why, again, Gen 3 is slightly better. I mean, they do also reuse a lot of the same Pokemon, but at least, you know, between Magma and Aqua, there is fire and water in there at least a little bit. It does mix up a little bit. A Gloom, that's something different. Look at that. Let's see how much Return does. That is good damage. And Team Galactic have the same problem as well. It's fucking Glameow all the time. And other Pokemon. I mean, all the evil teams just suck, honestly. Oh, there's a Murkrow. God, the sprite makes it look huge. Nice. You really are strong. It's too bad. If you were to join Team Rocket, you could become an executive. This hideout is done for, but that's fine. The broadcast experiment was a total success. Doesn't matter what happens to this hideout now. We have much bigger plans. You'll come to appreciate Team Rocket's true power soon enough. Enjoy yourself while you can. Foo 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 foo. That did it. We defeated all the Rockets here. But I'm concerned about the young guy I battled in the process. Sorry, Adam. I saw how well you were doing, so I just hung back. Now all there is left to do is turn off that odd radio signal. It's this machine that's causing all the problems. I don't see a switch on it. We have no choice. We have to make all the electrode faint. That should stop this machine from transmitting that strange signal. It's no fault of the Pokemon, so it makes me feel guilty. Let's split the job. And we got Donphan out in front. Just drop a quick little save here. We just enjoy a little save now and again. And we got 3 Electrode, and you can catch each one of these, so they're static encounters, but I'm pretty sure they all have Explosion or Self-Destruct, so catch them quickly. But we won't be catching them, because they're Gen 1 Pokemon, we don't need them. Which is why Donphan's out front. I just mow them down with Earthquake. Just once again, I don't think you can flee from this fight, you have to KO them or catch them. Like, that's the thing, he says, oh, you have to KO them. It's like, you could catch them and release them, my guy. There is an alternative to killing them. Oh, ow. My actual ears. My defense has been sharply dropped. Alrighty. Now, unfortunately, that means Donphan is slightly over level compared to my Quilava, which is my team leader, but oh well. That odd signal has finally stopped. The lake should be back to normal. You're the hero. Let me thank you on behalf of all the Pokemon. Oh yes, you should take this. I found it here, but I don't have any need for it. It's HMO6. That's Whirlpool. Teach it to a Pokemon to get across wild water, but keep this in mind. You can use that. You can use that out of battle only with the badge from Mahogany Gym. Adam, the journey to becoming the Pokemon Master is long and difficult. Knowing that, will you keep going? Let's see. No, you're right. If you would give up that easily, you would have never chased that dream in the first place. I look forward to seeing you again. It's not even Joey at this point. I don't know what the hell that voice is becoming. I think I'm also too tired, and I could do with some food. I have not eaten since like 12 o'clock. And it's currently very far away from 12 o'clock. Okay. Right. Let's put Quilava up front. Oh, Picnicker Aaron. Want to battle me again? I won't lose this time. I'll be waiting on Route 46. Where's Route 46? Is that... Oh. I think I have to go through Dark Cave to get to her. I am not going to do... Should I? I don't know. I can't be bothered. I think it's just time to go... Oh yeah, let's go check if I have any items that need to be put away. Yeah, I have a couple. Right, and then let's see. Can Psyduck learn Whirlpool? Because that would just be handy for future reference. It can! Happy days. I'm pretty sure I did look it up ahead of time just to make it easy. But I was sitting here thinking, like, surely Psyduck can't learn Whirlpool. You learn Whirlpool instead of Tail Whip. Psyduck is our water type HM user. Alright, and now it's gym time. Here we go. As you can maybe tell, this is, the ice gym. This gym has a slippery floor. It's fun, isn't it? But hey, we're not playing games here. Which means Quilava is gonna have an absolute blast. A fire blast. Laughter in a zoo. Snowboarder. Border Brad with a Swinub. Swinub is a Pokemon I considered for my team, but I just kind of don't really like Swinub all that much. In a way. I don't know how to describe it. Like, I don't like Swinub. I don't really like Piloswine, all that much in terms of like a design. And then obviously it evolves in Generation 4, so it's like, why use it now where I could use it in Generation 4's playthrough and have a Mamoswine by the end? I haven't decided if that's what I'm going to do yet, but it's an option. You know, that was a thought for a couple different Pokemon, like Gligar as well. It's like, I don't want to use this Pokemon because it could evolve later, so it's like, why not use it then and get the full extent of it then? But double Endure, come on, man. Yeah, fucking triple Endure, I think not. Now let's see. I'm just gonna battle these guys. I'll freeze your Pokemon so you can't do a thing. Because once I can get through the room without getting interrupted, I can figure out the puzzle. It's not a difficult puzzle. Ronald! Like the Weasley? Still one of my favourite moments that me and Matt have ever had on camera. Ronald Weasley. He's gotten awfully posh in his old age. My name is Ronald. Ronald Weasley. Oh, really? Okay, so they haven't got to the stage yet where ice and water... Oh, wait, that's right. Seal is just pure water. I always forget that Seal is pure water and not ice water. Oh, stop. Alright, now this should be neutral. Wow, that did no damage. I get hit by a water move, I'm in trouble. I can't even deal decent damage with my strength, and now my strength is being reduced. Okay, is there anyone else who can help me with this? Heracross? No. Eevee? Maybe, but like, I don't think it's gonna be doing a whole lot. I think Crobat, maybe? I mean, really, I think Donphan's the best option, but also, it's a water type, so not really. Also, this Confuse Ray thing is like still being super useful, like through the main playthrough. I'm still really heavily debating whether I keep it or teach Swagger or what. Like, I have a moveset in mind for Crobat, but it doesn't involve using that. But I feel like I should. That's a bit better. That's less better. Ooh. You need to actually get hit by this, thank you very much. That's not good enough. Okay, so maybe it doesn't have any water type moves, which is why it wasn't using any on Quilava, so let's try this again. Oh, it has rest? You bastard! I mean, now might be the time to bring out Donphan. You stay asleep. Okay, and then we go for the Ancient Power. Super effective. Great damage. Omni Boost? No. But one more of those ought to do the trick. I mean, I could even go for a nice safe Earthquake, but let's go for this Ancient Power. Another seal. This Donphan is just so powerful. Couldn't do a thing. Okay, let's do a quick little detour into the Pokemon Center.
Check out my parallel turn.
Skier Clarissa. Interesting that they made these like unique sprites and trainer classes just for this one area. Another Dugong. Oh god. I suppose while it was asleep I could have been spamming Leer. Duh, that was an option. Especially it's gonna hit me with Groyle all the time, but if I keep using Ember, it won't matter. Well, now's my chance. If you're asleep, like, what is the Leer doing? I'm not looking at your eyes. Yeah, let's see how we do. Better. Oh dear. I'm so sorry. That's what I thought you'd do. I could just start hitting it, but if it wakes up and rests again, then there's no point, so let's go for a couple more layers. There we go. A bit tedious, but at least Kurlava got to take it out on its own. You made me wipe out. Oh no. Let's head back. It's quick and it's free. Don't have to use my potions on this. Alright, I kind of feel like I should swap into some of the other Pokemon just for a little bit, but I don't know who. Heracross, I guess. Roxanne. With a Jinx. Oh, that's not good. Having Psychic is not going to be good for me. Damn. Powder Snow. Okay, well the Horned Zac is actually huge in terms of damage, so it wasn't really much to be afraid of unless it used Psychic there. Yeah, but we're not fucking skiing, are we? I know Price is secret. What secret? Price has a secret? If you're talking about the puzzle, but that's not a secret, that's just easy. Shelter. Shelter's gonna have a high defense, so I don't know if Heracross will actually be able to do much about this. Never mind, Heracross is just amazing at everything. But when the Cloyster comes out, then we're gonna have trouble. Shelter a freak though. How much damage does this do? Oh, a lot less now. Well, I'm wearing a metal helmet. And using Protect as well. Jesus Christ. You're gonna be a pain in the ass, I can tell. I should maybe just switch into Eevee. There we go. What's the secret? He meditates under a waterfall daily to strengthen his mind and body. Oh, that's not that exciting. Okay, we've beaten all the random trainers in here, so it's time to get out. And heal up. Okay, and now it's time for our 7th gym. Let's just keep Quilava out. This is a nice type gym after all, so let's just keep Quilava out because it's their time to shine. Yeah, I knew it wasn't difficult. I was like, it's only like 3 moves I have to make. I just couldn't remember what the moves were. 23! Almost at 24 hours playtime.
Pokémon have many experiences in their lives, just like we do. I too have seen and suffered much in my life. Since I am your elder, let me show you what I mean. I've been with Pokémon since before you were born. I do not lose easily. I, Price, the Winter Trainer, shall demonstrate my power.
I was actually born the same year as Pokemon, at least in the original copyright date of 1995, even though the game's released in 1996. But still! Right, let's see. Starting out with a Seal. I think you're not as bulky as Dugong, at least, so this would be fine. Because you're an Ice-type trainer, you're going to focus on Ice instead of Water for some reason. Which means my Quilava is just fine. Even with a speed drop, we're still outspeeding the Seal. And a Headbutt. But one more strength for me ought to do the trick. That's a critical hit, damn. If he busts out the Dugong, we might need to reconsider our actions a little bit. Yep. Oh, hello. Okay, so for Dugong, let's go Heracross. Fuck it. How much damage we can do. Not amazing. Not dreadful. No speed drop. He's got Aurora Beam, Icy Wind, and I've not been paying enough attention to focus on the other 2 moves. But 2 Ice-type moves, not really the smartest gym leader around, is it? Doesn't seem like he uses Rest on it, which is nice. Let's get a cheeky little crit, shall we? Oh. Oh, he does have Rest, you bitch. Does he have like a wake-up item on it or anything? No. Okay. I'm gonna drop a Leer. This might KO me. Ooh. Heracross. Ah. I'm gonna endure. Just in case it uses an attack, but if it uses rests, then we can keep in. Do we outspeed? No, fuck. Okay, I think we send out Eevee for the quick attack finish. Unless it uses like a potion, but it would have used it by now, right? The final Pokemon is Piloswine. I imagine this is going to be a strong little bitch, so let's just switch right out. And... it is a ground ice type. Piloswine. Or, Quilava. Using Mist. Isn't that just clear status effects? Second with Icy Wind. Speed drop. Doesn't seem like it has any ground type moves because unfortunately the only ground type moves that really exist are Earthquake and Dig. So I'm surprised it doesn't have Dig or something. And with this final... Oh, it's used on Hyper Potion. Okay. Caught me mid-victory speech, but... Maybe if we get lucky here, we'll be okay. Yes! Yes, Quilava! Good shit! Level 30 for our starter. And with that, Price is defeated and we have our 7th gym badge. Aha, I am impressed by your prowess. With your strong will, I know you will overcome all life's obstacles. You are worthy of this badge. Increase the special stats of Pokemon. It also lets your Pokemon use Whirlpool to get across real Whirlpools. And this is a gift from me. TM16! Bear with me one moment. Okay. Icy Wind. It inflicts damage and lower speed. It demonstrates the harshness of winter. Alright, and with that, our 7th gym is done. I forget what voice I give you. How are things going? I called because something weird is happening with the radio broadcasts. They were talking about Team Rocket. Adam, do you know anything about it? Maybe Team Rocket has returned. No, that just can't be true. Sorry to bug you. Take care. What do you mean the radio broadcasts? There's nothing wrong with the radio. We are Team Rocket. After 3 years of preparation, we have risen again from the ashes. Giovanni, can you hear? We did it! Where is our boss? Is he listening? We are Team Rocket! So yes. Trouble at the radio tower, it seems. Those suspicious characters outside the radio tower have sort of led us to this moment. Let's go ahead and heal up here. The next section of the game is going to be a bit lengthy, so I was trying to consider whether I wanted to get our next team member next episode or now, and I am about done waiting. I want it now, so let's go and finish this episode by getting one brand new team member. Also, we're just going to, like, drop a save as well. Quilava, Crobat, Donphan, Heracross, Eevee. Crobat can go in the lead next. And save. And I'm just going to take a quick little encounter out here, just on the off chance one of the beasts are roaming around. Nope. Okay. Should I go back and do some Yanma? Maybe at the very end. We like to cap off an episode with some Yanma searching, don't we? Okay. Let's us fly. I don't think anything happens if I go talk to Professor Elm, because, like, he was just telling us, like, something's going on. I'm curious. I'll call you if anything. Yeah, he just says that. But where we want to go is Violet City. I think that's the quickest way to do this. Because we picked up an item earlier in this episode. Hang on, do you just have berry? Yeah, oh, a bitterberry. Bitterberry, bitterberry, bitterberry. Berry the platypus? I don't have my, my Paris with me. A Poliwag. Huh. At least that's something different to catch at nighttime. But, oh, we need to go the long way. You know what? While we're here, I know this does berry. And we don't get enough berry. Did we ever finish giving berry to Miltank? Hang on. No, I don't think we did. Do you give extra berry? I know you're like berry man. No. I know there's another one this way. Sorry, I've got sidetracked now because berry.
Berries! Timmy Turner, you get a berry!
Please go. This one gives berry. Berry. I wasn't here for once. That's okay. Welcome back. We've got our 7th gym badge now, and we are in the progress of getting our next and final team member. But I'm doing something just before then. But welcome back. We'll be wrapping up pretty soon as well. Once we get our team member, I'm going to do a couple of Yanma encounters and then wrap it up. Woot woot. Oh my god. Do you do berry? Poison cure. Alright. Hello, sir.
That scale, what's that? A Red Gyarados? That's rare. I want it. Adam, would you care to trade it? I can offer this EXP share I got from Professor Oak.
Part of me likes keeping the red scale, but also EXP share.
Life is delightful. Always new discoveries to be made.
Oh, that's some interesting text. Alright, we didn't necessarily need to do that for the new Pokemon, but our new Pokemon is going to take us to Cyanwood City. I also want to check something, because I was looking at a map of this earlier for, oh, there is a barrier. What the hell? I don't remember this barrier being here. What's in this building? Oh yeah, this is the woman that tells you, like, where Pokemon met, right? Yeah. Okay, but if we take a little detour to the right, somewhere. I probably could have looked more up. Hi, Tentacruel. Okay, here's one. We can now use Whirlpool on these Whirlpools. And we can just go on through. I have never really understood the Whirl Islands, but we will be coming here later properly. Here, we're just here for one little Pokemon encounter. Oh god, I didn't know I needed Flash. What? Uh-oh. I'm gonna get lost. I'm gonna get lost. A Krabby! I shouldn't have made a turn. Isn't it like, if you... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The good thing is I could just pull up a map online, but like, kids back in the day, if they didn't have an escape rope and did this, are just trapping themselves. Because you could end up anywhere in this map. Oh my god, I'm so lost. I'm incredibly lost. I need help. Okay. It's time to Google a map because I'm in trouble. Whirl Islands map. Gen 2. So we went in there. I will try not to use an actual map whenever I'm playing for real. But right now I've trapped myself. Okay, so 8 leads us here, which is just a straight line. It leads us to 7. 7 leads us here. Oh god. What is H? Okay, so there's an item in this room right where I am. Anyway, so I can't... right, so let's... So, 1, 2, 3. One more? Uh-oh. I have found the calcium. This is not helpful. I mean, it is. Now I know exactly where I am. So... okay, so that puts me there. 1. Aha! And genuinely, with the layout of this map, like, if you accidentally just kept walking, you could just get lost in there forever. They really just didn't care. Like, at least in Generation 1, it was dark enough that, like, you could still see, but Flash just made it more convenient. Like, I feel like, I swear as well, like, in the previous, like, Dark Cave, the actual Dark Cave, pressing this button lit up the cave for just, like, a split second. Did they code Whirl Islands differently? I don't know. Right, back to Cianwood, because, I'd like to be able to see in the Whirl Islands, and I'm not gonna go in that one anymore, because I didn't like that. Thank you. Let's deposit Heracross for a sec. Let's try one of the other entrances. Oh wow. When I'm not looking for you, you're right there. Jesus, this water is crazy on the fish. Oh wow, another Mantine. Such a pain in the ass that you have to make me get on surf again just to come off it, like, right here. Alright, this time I'm not gonna be tricked by your darkness. I can see. Okay. Now, we're not here to explore just yet, but I'm curious. Ooh. An Ultra Ball. This is for another day. But what we're here for is a fishing encounter. And I don't know how common it is, but... and if I'm even in the right space for it, but... we will see. Well, that's not it. Let's see. Okay, it's a 10% encounter with this rod. I can also find it surfing, but the rod gives me the better level. Come on, don't be this way. And it's any time of the day, so this is fine. I don't know why they had to hide you in here. Magikarp? Yes, my secret sixth Pokemon was always a Magikarp. I wonder what the encounter table is here. I hit the wrong button, god damn it. Lower left. We are... using a good rod. Okay, so... we've seen everything that we can find with a good rod besides the Pokemon we want.
My name is Krabby. My name is Krabby, and I like to be a crab.
Oh wow, it's 2:51. We did get, I meant in terms of like stream time, we did get sort of lost for a little bit in here. And sidetracked by collecting berries. We should go back to Miltank, by the way, while we're at that. This one's a 10% encounter, guys, by the way. Not a 1% like the Yanma. This is 10%. So this shouldn't be this difficult. You'll know it when you see it. We've found 2 out of the 3 encounters here, so once you see something that isn't Krabby or Magikarp, you know what we're going for. Unfortunately, all I can find are Krabby and Magikarp. Nope. Also realized that this might be difficult to catch. with Crobat out front. Maybe not. Maybe I'll be fine. What am I doing? Ah, this takes me back to when I was hunting for Corsola in Silver for the breeding of the Phanpy. And got a shiny Krabby instead of the Corsola that I wanted. I'm sure that won't happen again. Please! Why? Just hook something. Just... You've never had the patience for shiny hunting. Honestly, do you know what it is? It's once you've had your first hit. That's whenever... Hey! There's our boy! It's Horsey! Our next team member is Horsey. Our next and final team member, I should say. It's not that Horsey, though. Crobat's too strong. It is what I feared. I really thought, like, Bite wouldn't be good enough to KO. Alright, back to it, I guess. But yes, like, when I was younger, I used to just think they would just happen. I didn't realize how incredibly rare they were. It wasn't until Generation 6 whenever I started getting them, because they increased they made the odds better. And then from there I started doing actual hunting instead of just getting them randomly. But when I started hunting, like, oh, it just feels so much better whenever you go for like a long period of time and then you finally achieve the target. And like, it depends, like, some people don't really care about shinies. I care about it because it's like, I do like having the alternate colors. And there's something nice about having, like, the rare form of something. And also just, like, knowing that I did the work, I put in the work to get it. And, like, I know it's not much work, it's just resetting a game or hunting in grass over and over and over and over again. But it's something you can do mindlessly while you're watching TV or YouTube or something like that. So it doesn't take a lot of focus. The ones that do take focus are the ones that are actually quite painful to sit through. So, like, I'm trying to also hunt Manaphy as legitimately as possible. And that's a pain in the ass because every reset takes like 10 minutes or 20 minutes or however long it takes, and it's just so involved. But like, I'm also hunting Ho-Oh on Gold and Silver right now, like between streams, and I'm over 10,000 encounters and it really doesn't feel like that much. It's getting to the point where it's like, oh, it's clearly being a bit stubborn and not shining. But like, because of how fast they go and how much I don't have to pay attention, it's just such a breeze. Hi, Horsey! Welcome back. Let's try this again, shall we? Okay, that's fine. This is our new team member. Hopefully. You want to come with us, right? In the ball? And there is our new team member, Horsey. And this is why I went and grabbed the EXP share. It is a little bit under level compared to the rest of my team. And there we go. Horsey has been added to our Pokédex. That's it, we have all 6 of our team members, and now I can finally replace the annoying Psyduck that's level 6 on our team. I mean, it's handy, level 7. It is handy, it has Headbutt, now it has Whirlpool. It will be useful again in the future, but I can put these guys away now and have a full team of 6. And on our next episode, we'll be training up our brand new Horsey, as well as Oh yeah, I didn't mean to come here for Team Rocket, but I guess next time on the Pokemon Master Challenge, we'll be entering the radio tower to try and stop Team Rocket as well. And getting our 8th gym badge. So first of all, let's deposit these 2 Pokemon and get our Horsey out. So let's get our Heracross out first. And our new team member. Bubbles, Smokescreen, and Leer. Yeah, you're not going to be able to do fights on your own. Your special defense is pitiful, but your defense is good. Well, in terms of like just the pure numbers, I don't know about DVs or anything like that there, but there we go. Don't I have a Mystic Water? Oh well, I suppose if I'm going to give it the EXP share. I like how the Horsey looks like a Magikarp. Here you go. And let's see, what's the correct order? I think it goes Heracross then Eevee. I'll put it out front. Oh yeah, we need to teach it Surf. Because it's our Surf user, but also Surf is the strongest water move that we can give it, so why not? It might not be incredibly useless. There are other TMs we're going to be giving it. Like, this Pokemon is going to be basically all TMs. So, let's see. Okay, do I have any of those right now? I don't think I do. Yeah, I didn't think so. I could, you know, before we end, I suppose I could test out the hidden power on it, and also... Oh, you know where we should test this out? Where the Yanma is. Am I right? We're gonna do a couple Yanma encounters to finish off, of course. Okay, so first let's drop a save. I just realized if I teach hidden power, and then I find the Yanma, then I'm stuck with the hidden power. And I also lost my last hidden power TM. I do think everyone that I want to have hidden power has it already, so it's not a big deal. And you can buy it later in the game anyway, but I just want to see what hidden powers these guys have. Because I'm always curious to see what we have. Then I can make note of it. Okay. Yeah, but Drowsy, that doesn't tell us very much. Neutral. So it's not ghost and it's not dark. That's all we know from this. Doesn't affect, which means I think the only thing it can be is ground. Let me just double check. Hoot Hoot. Hoot Hoot. Where the hell is Hoot Hoot? There. Hoot Hoot is unaffected by ground and ghost. And we know it's not ghost because the Drowsy was unaffected. Or was affected. So it's ground type. So that's good. I'm going to note that down. I mean, it's not good. It's just good to know. So, Horsey is ground. Shame we have a Dawn fan that covers that entire slot. And then Heracross. We don't know what type you are. Just in case. I don't want to delete something slightly important and then accidentally find a shiny and have to save the game. Abra. Once again, this won't tell us very much of anything. It's not ground, it's not dark. It's not ghost, not dark, sorry. Like, I think Hoot Hoot is a good starting point because you can get a good idea of a couple different types from using it. Normal, okay. So we know it's not electric or ice or rock. It's normal on that as well. I'm starting to think it could just be normal type. How do I test that? Because normal is just gonna be normal on anything. Where could I find some ghosts? The Sprout Tower. Pretty sure there's ghosts in here. Ghastly can be found. Sprout Tower, second floor, 85%. There we go. Hidden Power is like, I think by default it's meant to be a psychic type. It says normal type here, but by default it's a psychic type. Okay, so it does have a type, but I don't know what it is. It's not ghost. It's not normal. Let's see if we can find a Bellsprout. Like, I never fully understood. It's a lot more complicated in this game, I think, because it's based on DVs. Whereas I think in other games it's personality value, so it's all randomized. A bit better, but the type, yeah, the type is random for every Pokemon essentially. But why am I not getting any encounters? What's going on? But if it's normal against Ghastly, it's not ground, it's not dark, it's not ghost, it's not electric, it's not rock, it's not ice. And it's not water. It's not grass. It might be like flying type? Where's all the encounters? All the Bellsprout went to sleep. I think it might be flying type, but I have nothing to base that on just quite yet. Poliwag, that's a water type, that's not gonna help. You are confusing Heracross. And like on top of the type being random, so is like the damage, it's either 47 or 67. Which is also just hidden, it just tells you the power is 60. A Spinarak. So if this is super effective, we know it could be flying type. It's normal against Spinarak? What type is this? Let me go through the different ones. Okay. Normal, can't be. It hit a ghost type. Fire. I suppose it could be fire, but Magikarp didn't resist, so it's not fire. Water, didn't resist. Electric, no. Hoot Hoot didn't resist. Grass, no. Ice, no. Fighting? No, it would have resisted poison, it would have resisted ground. We know it's not because it wasn't super effective on Ghastly. Flying, that wasn't super effective. Psychic, that wasn't super effective. Bug, that wasn't not very effective. Rock, that wasn't not very effective. Ghost wasn't super effective. It could be Dragon. The only other things are Dark and Steel, so it could, I think it's Dragon or Steel? Interesting. I know how to test this. If we go into this tunnel and find a Geodude and it's super effective, it's Steel. And if it's not super effective, then it's Dragon. That's not gonna help. Or maybe it will. Hang on, Zubat. Zubat, Zubat, Zubat. Where are you, Zubat? Zubat! Oh, there you are. Zubat doesn't resist Steel, okay. Just need a Geodude to pop up, please. The fucking hand-jobby Geodudes always turn. I just shouldn't have had that on webcam. The hand-jobby Geodudes always pop up when you don't want them, and now that I want to see them on my screen, they won't show up. Fuck off, Zubat! I'm learning so much today. The problem is, if it's Dragon, it's not very useful for Heracross because it's a physical type user, and Dragon is classed as special, I'm pretty sure. Oops. Someone had a good way of like splitting the special and physical up for me, which was all the special moves are evolution types. So you've got your fire, your water, your electric, your psychic, your dark, your ice, your grass, and then Sylveon, even though Fairy doesn't exist yet, is super effective against Dragon, so that's how I remember that Dragon is special, and anything that isn't in that list is physical. I don't know how it worked out that way, but that's exactly how it works out. Every move that I haven't listed there, every type I haven't listed there is physical, and every move that I just listed is special. And this is before the Eevee had all those other types. Excuse me. Where the fuck is Geodude? What if Geodude can't be found in this cave? Never mind. At this time of night is what I was gonna say. Geodude, tell me, is this super effective? It's not, which means it's a dragon? Is that correct? Because the only thing's weak to dragon is dragon. So I can't really test it. I don't have a way to test it. Unless I were to try and find a dragon. And I don't think I can find a dragon right now. But that gives me as much confirmation as I could possibly need. In terms of whittling everything down, that makes the most sense to me. Which is very cool. If it was useful. Heracross's stats do not lend well to dragon. Heracross's stats. His special is 40. His special attack is 40, compared to his physical attack of 125. Dragon would be absolutely worthless for him, despite how cool it is. Alright. Well, that basically brings us to the end of the episode, so I'm just going to go and do some Yanma encounters for the next, I'm going to say 6 minutes. We'll take it to 10:45, and then we'll call it an episode. But if this is all you want to see, then this is it for the day. Thank you for stopping by. But we are going to keep going for a little bit while we try and find this fucking Yanma. It's honestly so wild to think this silly game I played as a kid has actually like a ton of strat-based combat I'd never considered. It is wild how much is in here that I thought was later generation stuff. Like the hidden power I knew was like, I knew it had different types. I didn't know how it worked in this game specifically. I knew it was random in later games, but yeah, I didn't really know a whole lot about it. But on top of that, like, well, I wasn't even sure if in Generation 2 it was random types. I thought it was going to be Psychic all the way. Even though it says normal. I'm pretty sure it's meant to be a Psychic type, but maybe it is normal. I don't know. I don't know. But, like, I think I mentioned it earlier on, but, like, with the introduction of the Battle Tower and Crystal specifically, like, it seems like they were really starting to, like, lean into the idea of competitive early. Like EV training your Pokemon even though it's just maximum stat experience. Or, you know, getting good DVs from breeding. Egg moves. Like, egg moves started here, obviously because it's the first game with breeding. But, like, Pokemon can have really good moves by breeding. And, of course, you've got, like, moves like Endure, Protect, Encore, I mentioned earlier, like, all these, like, tactical moves, whenever most people in Generation 1, myself included, would have probably just spammed Fire Blast or Thunder, you know, the big, strong moves. Now I've got a little bit more consideration to put into it. So, like, they were clearly thinking about this kind of thing way, way early. A lot of this stuff I would have thought only got introduced in Generation 3 whenever they started doing, you know, the current way the games are created, which is EVs and IVs instead of DVs. But probably because of competitive is why they had to think about it and switch it up a bit, because in this game you can just max out every Pokemon to its max potential, whereas with EVs and IVs, things can be a bit more flawed. You can't perfect a Pokemon 4% Ditto. I'm keeping on finding 4% Ditto instead of 1% Yanma. This is bullshit. Honestly, still me. Like, I prefer moves that do damage instead of, like, raising or lowering stats. Much prefer it. Like, in Yellow, because of, like, the movesets that I had, the limited options I had, I did teach, like, the odd stat move. Like, I taught, like, Sword Stance, and Sword Stance is a good move. But, like, I always sort of think, like, the turn you waste, like, using a stat move, you could just do some damage and add up to it by doing 2 turns of damage instead of 1 turn of stat and 1 turn of damage. But it's for long term in the rest of the battle, I'm pretty sure. The problem is when you switch out, you lose those stat changes. Also 5% Jigglypuff. Ow! I hit my table. I'm pretty fucking certain you can find Yanma here. Route 34, is that where I am? Where is that? No, Route 35. Route 35. At nighttime. Maybe I should check somewhere else, because, like, Cerebi has given me wrong information about these older games before. Like, when I was doing Yellow, like, there was a lot of wrong information, so let me just check. Route 35 encounters. Check Bulbapedia. In Generation 2. Let's see. Yanma is in the grass at 1%. Okay, so it is here. It does exist. And it's at any time of the day. There's another site reporting it. I believe in it. Ugh, God. I said I was gonna go until 10:45, but, like, I want to keep going. I want to just get this. I just want to get this git. Apparently, I've dropped frames this stream. Oh dear. That's not good. I will probably go for a little bit longer, because, like, right now there's nothing else I want to do tonight. The next thing to do on this game is the Goldenrod radio tower, and that's just going to be a long, long thing, and we're not doing another big thing tonight. That'll be the next stream's thing. Next stream will be the Goldenrod tower and the 8th gym badge. I'm pretty certain. But we'll keep going with this for a little bit. Well, you better go pick them up. What did I say? Whoa, whoa. I haven't really noticed any drop frames while being here. Oh, the frames. I'm glad that, like, Brisk on the YouTube chat says one thing I don't understand, and Fritz on the Twitch chat says the thing that helps provide the context to what I said. There's a great back and forth dynamic we've got going here. Well done, guys. I mean, it's. Oh! Yes! Fuck you, Yanma! I'm so afraid to attack it, but Bubble's so weak, though. And I know it can't flee. Okay, it's fine. It's speed dropped, it's gonna use tackle. What's Yanma's catch rate? I need to know. Yanma. Yanma. It has a catch rate of 75, that's pretty good. Okay, finally I can be done with this 1% encounter hunt. This guy was a lot worse than Venomoth, I can tell you that much. I do want to use another bubble, but on the off chance I somehow get a critical hit, I will be so mad. It's not the same as losing Horsey, that's only 10%. This Yanma has plagued us for multiple streams. Also, Fritz, since you might be, like, seeing this for the first time, I have other Pokeballs, but part of this challenge as well is using, Pokeballs only. I'm afraid to do damage to you. I think it would be fine, but I'm afraid if I critical hit it, it'll die. I'm almost confident of that. Oh. I was gonna Google what the challenge was after the stream. Honestly, Fritz, if you want to see it, if you just head to the YouTube video, like, it's in the Twitch chat, it's in the description of every single one of the streams on YouTube. But for the purposes of the Twitch TOS, watch it on Twitch as well. But I don't get a description on Twitch, so I can't tell you to look at there. The TLDR is basically, it's a living dex challenge with like a couple of other steps thrown in. Those other steps are, it's all physical hardware. This is not an emulator. I am playing this on official, it's my official crystal cartridge plugged into my GameCube. The GameCube is using a modded software for better quality. But other than that, like, I'm even using like a Game Boy Advance SP as my controller. Like, the green light is on. I've got Pokemon Ruby in there, but like, you can see the screen is off. Like, I am currently using it as a controller to the GameCube. So I'm doing one of the most authentic experiences I can that I never got as a kid, which is play these old games, do the full thing, do the full Pokedex, and take part in all the side stuff, and by that I mean Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2, and for the next games is going to be, you know, Coliseum XT Gale of Darkness, I'll do Pokemon Battle Revolution, Generation 5 has nothing like that, and I'm just going to keep on going as long as I can possibly do it, and once everything's all done, it's all being transferred over from my physical cartridge to a save file on my PC to my 3DS, and then up to Pokemon Bank and Pokemon Home, so that everything that I've worked for can be transferred up, and I think that's a really cool project, and that's what it is, basically. Being able to do it all in physical hardware is basically the main thing here, is that really excites me. And like, through modern technology, being able to take these Pokemon that were once trapped in Generations 1 and 2, but moving them up to the modern games, I don't have to play the 3DS versions at all. They're just there to be a transfer point. And I think that's so cool. And it means I don't lose out on that Pokemon Stadium content that I never got to do as a kid. Also, Brisk, if you're asking why for the Pokeballs, I just like catching things in Pokeballs. When they get transferred up, they're always in Pokeballs anyway, but it's always just something I like doing, is catching everything in the same ball. Usually Pokeballs. Yeah, I'm going to be doing this for every generation as long as Pokemon Bank remains open. Okay, I'm going to hit it with one more bubble. Please don't crit. It killed me anyway, it's okay. So hopefully I can get through all the generations quickly, but I am taking a long time to get through everything. It is really cool. I was just so excited about the idea. I've been planning it for a long time. Like, I got the Game Boy operator, and that's sort of like what helped sort of put the idea in my head. I was like, I can do this. And like, other people's videos of like watching them transfer their cartridges to their 3DS and stuff like that. I was like, look, if I can do all this, then it's gonna be so cool to do, a cool experience. I got to really like learn to appreciate yellow and red and blue in a way that I never had before. Especially being able to like play Stadium with my team and getting this. I got the Surfing Pikachu. Like that's what it meant for me, was to do everything I could possibly do. And I'm gonna be doing it again here. I've never even played Pokemon Stadium 2. I only got the cartridge like a number of years back off eBay, so I don't know what I'm in for on that one. Much of the same, but so far I've not had to delve into it as much as I had to in Yellow. Come on, stay in, you bastard. You are a stubborn, get 75. The... what was 45? Was it Horsey? Like, you're not a difficult catch, Yanma. You lying piece of shit. Pokemon Bank will close eventually. That's the problem. They made it free because, you know, the 3DS servers were going offline. But one day Bank will close. They haven't announced when. And God help me, like, if they announce it soon, because basically, if they announce it soon, I have to basically do this project all off stream, because there's no way I can do this while streaming. It takes a lot of time to stream it. There we go. And I want to make sure I can do it as much as physically possible. So I'm going to have to play in my spare time if Bank gets announced to be closing. So it was sort of a gamble. It's like, do I start streaming this? Basically, my plan was I'll stream this and I'll do every generation as much as I can on stream. I'll do Yellows and then like take a small break. I'll then do Crystal, take a small break, and I'll do Emerald and then take a small break. But between those small breaks, if Bank gets announced closing, then it's just cancelled for every future project. I'll still do it personally for me. Or at the very least, I'll do the Living Dex portion, because that's what I wanted. Is the main idea was a Living Dex where every Pokemon comes from its original region, where it first came from. So from all the Kanto Pokemon come from Red, Blue, or Yellow. All the Johto Pokemon come from Gold, Silver, or Crystal. All the Hoenn Pokemon come from Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, etc., etc. So that whenever you trade them up, it says met Kanto, met Johto, met Hoenn, and it's a Living Dex from the earliest point in their existence, basically. And I just thought that was a sick idea. Because I do have like a full Pokédex, but I don't have like a Living Dex. I have every Pokemon like scattered around and from all different games, from Black 2, from X and Y, from Emerald, you know, I've got them all over the place and they're all different IDs and they're all over the show. So I wanted something concise that, like, even though I'm playing this game, I'm only trying to get all the Johto Pokemon. I'm going to be trading over the Kanto ones just for Pokédex completion from Yellow, but then I'll be trading them back for transfer. But in this, all we're doing is catching the 100 new ones. Same with Generation 3, we'll only be catching the new ones. Kinda. I have an idea for that one. We'll come to that whenever. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it, but that's months and months and months away. Right. Oh, I'm gonna leave Horsey up front, actually. We have finally got this bastarding Yama. So we can finally end stream, and it took us up to 11 PM basically, which was nice. Yanma, you motherfucker. Alright, let's just see as well while we're here. Where is Entei? It's far away. I'm not bothering with that. Alright. So, next time on the Pokemon Master Challenge, for real, this is us actually ending. We are going to infiltrate the Goldenrod or Radio Tower. Maybe not infiltrate, but like liberate, I guess. We're going to save the people there. We don't need to come back for Yanma ever again. Oh, I never added to the Pokedex. That's what I was going to do. 193 it was? Yeah, 193. For the Pokedex completion, also I have a spreadsheet with like a Pokedex that my friend Matt helped me build that I can like tick off when I've got them. So for Pokedex completion, this game so far has 39 out of 251, but in terms of the actual Johto Dex, which is what we're looking for, 28 out of 100. We're going slowly, but we're getting there. So, let's save in here, wrap this up. Let's see. Are they closing the Pokemon Bank? I thought it was just going to be free. I've been out of the Pokemon since like Platinum. Yeah, it will close eventually. Unfortunately. Yes, I'm going to drop another save there. 24 hours of playtime, finally. Thank you so much for watching, my friends. This has been a lovely little evening, as usual. It is now almost 11 PM, which now feels like the right time. It still feels like it should be like 3 AM for me right now, because this is usually when I'm wrapping up. But hopefully I bring this back again soon. As usual, I just end up having like breaks in between, and then I get lazy to stream the next episode. Because this game hasn't been easily as planned as Yellow was, so like every time I'm like on a break, I'm like, God, what do I need to do next? Oh, should I be like looking into things? Oh, I don't know what I need to do, and then like all these things help prevent me from coming back. But now that I've decided Stadium 2 is going to wait until after the Pokemon League, we're just going to fly through the rest of this. We've got at least 2 more streams in us before Stadium 2, so we've got the 8th gym for one stream, and then we've got the Elite 4 for the next stream, is sort of what I'm thinking, the next 2 streams. And then we'll do Stadium 2, and then we'll come back to Crystal a little bit later. So we've got some stuff sort of ahead of us. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, my friends. If you haven't already, self-plug time, follow on Twitch, but also subscribe on YouTube. I stream whenever I feel like it. That's basically it. And I also upload videos, and I'm trying to do it once per week. I'm not uploading on any sort of specific day of each week, but I'm sort of going from Wednesday to Tuesday because that's whenever I uploaded my New Year's vlog was Wednesday. So that's my week. I still have a video to upload for this week, so that'll be up tomorrow. It's going to be Dokapon Kingdom. So stick around and enjoy. Yeah, that's about it. I will see you all again next time, and also enjoy some Dokapon Kingdom tomorrow. It's going to be a long one. I think it's like an hour and a half, so big content coming tomorrow. Yeah, thank you so much, and I'll see you again eventually. Bye. Bye. Also follow my socials or whatever, or join the Discord. Do whatever you feel like. Also, you just don't have to do anything. Anyway, goodbye. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching. Bye.